Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be looking at basic attention token. Um, Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So with basic attention token right now, it is up. It was up like 8-9% at the close today. Um, and that was that was something that was pretty intense. Wondering if I can capture the craziness. Yeah, it was this. So as soon as the daily close happened, right, new candle went up, and it moved up like incredibly high. I need to know what the percentage move was. It was like a 10% move. So now we're cut that down in half, and you have 5% up at least for right now, right? Like the day just started. There's, as I always say, a lot of things can happen in a day. And in fact, it's about 22 hours and 42 minutes left in the day. So, um, something that I just wanted to talk about here was something that's quite interesting that we see on the US dollar chart against basic attention token. So let me flip it back to the weekly. And you'll see that I have this range highlighted here, and it's a range that I've had for quite a bit ever since the dip, and it's essentially measured from the prior all-time high. Okay, um, as you can see, we've bounced off that level to some degree here. You can also attribute that to the 50-week moving average to be a potential bounce from. You can also discount the range and just look at the 50-week, and it's also bounced off. So whether you think it's the range from the prior all-time high or the 50-week moving average, you'd both be right. And so we're moving up this week at 27.60% against the US dollar, and we're coming near the top of the range. The question is can we break it, right? Um, Certain things to note with basic attention token, especially against Bitcoin, we're able to hold the top range of the accumulation zone, if you want to call it that, for basic attention token. We've been here for quite some time. We've been here since June. Essentially, we've just been moving sideways, and we're coming to the end of the month. I mean, right now it's August 1st on the charts now. So that's something to take into consideration. New targets. So what I think can happen with basic attention token, especially if we're able to hold this level for the time being, and Bitcoin continues to be bullish. Um, Although my theory for altcoins is that Bitcoin has to break up to the 20-week moving average and hold it as support and stay above it. I would still contest that there might be some sentiment driven mania. Nothing crazy, I don't think, but it's the illusion of the 20-week breaking the 20-week moving average, right? I think there's enough people in the space that follow this moving average very closely, and there's going to be people that think it's going to break, right? Like we talked about on this channel, how it can break out of this 20-week moving average. We also said that it couldn't. There's possibility of rejection, and for that, there's going to be people that are going to be trying to front run it, right? And that is my suspicion with altcoins right now. I'm not going to be touching altcoins, but I wouldn't be surprised for certain altcoins to move, um, on the pure basis that people are front running the potential move of Bitcoin breaking the 20-week moving average. So with that said, this could also apply to basic attention token. So how high can we get? Well, I'm thinking the 20-month moving average. That would be the average to look at. It's currently trading at 1906 satoshis. So um, with that and the current price of Bitcoin, that brings it to about 75 cents, 78 cents. If Bitcoin moves up to $43,000, that would make it a about an 80-cent bat, which would bring us, closer to the prior all-time high. But the prior all-time high is $1.68, so we're less than halfway there. Um, Sorry, more than yeah, less than halfway there to get to the prior all-time high, which furthers my argument of altcoins are not going to do the greatest while Bitcoin's below the 20-week moving average. The closer we get, though, the better they probably will do. So again, with the allure of Bitcoin breaking the 20-week moving average, I'm sure a lot of people are considering buying positions now on the anticipation of that happening. Now, whether that does happen or doesn't happen is anyone's guess. And for me, I mean, I already have my altcoin positions that I'm happy with and I'm holding strong. Some people might want to be starting to open up new positions, which goes back to the idea of people front running the market. Is that a smart play? Well, it's only smart if Bitcoin actually breaks the 20-week moving average, right? But there's no solid evidence to say that it will. Okay, it could. We don't know if it will. So with that said, with that, I am taking a step back. I have been taking a step back, and we'll see how it does. Right, we'll see how it does. Remember, the main target that I had was these upper bound charts against Bitcoin, right? So that would be like the 5,000 satoshis in the prior all-time high, which would be around 8,000 satoshis, and for us to be at 1,600 satoshis right now, it's a little lackluster to say the least. There has been way better plays this year and last year, 2020, in terms of altcoin percent moves, right? Like Basic Attention Token did have a pretty nice move. From the bottom to the top, it rallied about 300% against Bitcoin. But when you compare it to the likes of Cardano or Ethereum, or Chainlink, or what else? Oh, VeChain is another example of that. They blow Basic Attention Token out of the water. So the anticipation is there. We'll see how it plays out. Maybe this front running will be able to increase BAT's, you know, valuation against Bitcoin to about maybe the 20-month moving average. The reason why I say 20-month moving average is because it's the most recent moving average, macro moving average, that has any kind of resistance play um, going on right now, right? Like, we broke out of it, we immediately came back down because of Bitcoin. But who isn't to say that if that didn't happen for Bitcoin, that the momentum for Basic Attention Token would continue. So we'll definitely see how this plays out. As always, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.